If everyone can find a seat, I hope we have enough seats. If not, it's standing room only for Billy Causey. Woo! Well, good evening. Wasn't that a fabulous sunset tonight? Give it up for the sunset. For those of you who were here last night, welcome back. For those of you who weren't here last night, welcome to FMSEA 2010, Changing Reefs Corals on Acid. My name is Howard Rutherford. I am the chair of the conference committee this year and immediate past president, and I'd like to welcome you to our conference this year. Hopefully everyone's having a good time so far.
Yes.
Excellent. We have a lot of people to thank for this conference, and first of all, we'd like to thank our sponsors. So if we could hold an applause to the end, we have Sea Grant of Florida, USF College of Marine Science, Current Publishing, Technology Forums, Florida Keys Electric Cooperative, Rotary Club of Key Largo, Coral Shores High School, and Monroe County. Thank you to all those sponsors for helping us put this conference on. Thank you. And not last, I'd like to thank you guys for joining us for this conference. So without your support, participating, we couldn't have such a fabulous event. So give a round of applause for everyone here. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Give a round! Oh, tough crowd, Billy. Tough crowd. All right. We actually have a fabulous conference committee as well, and so for all of those who are on the conference committee, if you can stand up, please. I'd like to give those people a round of applause who are here tonight. Come on up, stand up. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay, excellent. Thank you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask anyone with a white sticker who's on the conference committee. Any questions? I can't guarantee it's the right answer, but they will find a right answer for you, we hope. Okay. We do have some housekeeping items for tonight. We had a little hiccup today, and which was beyond our control. The coral restoration dive was canceled, but don't come to the table without a solution. We have a tentative rescheduled date for Sunday. For those of you who were scheduled to go on that trip, we do have a boat confirmed. And if you are interested, we need to see Melly. Melly, raise your hand. Melly. In the back here at registration tomorrow. We need to register with her that you're going to go on that trip on Sunday. Speaking of registration begins tomorrow at 7:45 to 8:30 at the Nelson Government and Cultural Center right behind us. Then again from 10:30 to noon at Coral Shores High School. Okay? We are inside tomorrow. Inside. Okay? Inside for the panel discussion, which starts at 8:30. So be there sharp. Yes, ma'am. Terry.
Is the meeting going to be here or over there at Coral Shores?
The panel discussion, which begins at 8:30 and runs till about 9:45 to 10 o'clock, will be inside at this cultural center. We have 4 panelists. Billy Causey will join us again tomorrow morning, joined with Ken Niedermeyer in the back. Ken. Dr. Julie Lambert in the front here. As well. Julie, raise your hand. And we have Alex Brinsky as well, who's joining us for that panel discussion. And speaking of that, you should have received a slip at registration to pose questions for the panelists. We will have a fishbowl at registration tomorrow morning, starting at 7:45. And so please, don't stump the panelists. Just encourage them to highlight whatever questions you have. Okay, so. Exhibitors. We have a few exhibitors that will be setting up starting at 8 o'clock at Coral Shores High School. I've been told that they need to enter via the lower breezeway and look for Taryn. Is Taryn here still? Taryn? Oh my goodness, she escaped. She's getting ready for tomorrow morning. She has to get up early. But Taryn will be there to meet all of our exhibitors. Also, I'm reminded that you need to turn in your ballots before 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. For
Ballads or ballots?
Ballot. Did I say ballads?
That would be very different.
I know. I thought it was karaoke up here. I'm sorry. You can do magic. I'm warming them up, Billy. Okay. All right. Turn in your ballots. Excuse me. By 5 o'clock to Jeremy Lake. Jeremy, where's Jeremy? In the back here. Jeremy is our current president of FMSEA, and the registration closes at noon, but please find Jeremy to turn those in. Also, I'm sorry, Terry.
Can you introduce like maybe the candidates? Are they here? Because I know some of the offices there's more than one person.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
I don't know what they are. President-elect is Sarah Hamilton over here. Sarah. Oh. Okay. We have Secretary.
Secretary is Anne-Marie Shields.
Anne-Marie Shields. Anne-Marie! Give it up for Anne-Marie! And I'm sorry we haven't asked for their platform, the running platform. But now that you've seen them, please ask them about the running platform. Okay?
Karen Matthews is also running for secretary.
Karen Matthews. Is Karen Matthews in the house?
Carol
Matthews.
Karen's sister.
Karen's.
Do you need the list?
No.
Okay, and then we have.
We've got Heather Franco Segura running for West Central Regional Director.
What about the treasurer?
Treasurer is Lauren Tyler.
Treasurer, we have Lauren Tyler. Lauren, I know she's here somewhere. There she is. Oh, come on! Okay. Lauren, I think you need to muster up some support here, honey. We actually, if we approve the bylaws tomorrow, which I hope we will, you all should have a receipt. Excuse me. You should have received a copy of the new bylaws, which we will vote on at our annual meeting tomorrow night in your during registration. And if those are approved, then we will.
It's on the ballot as part of the election.
It's on the ballot as part of the election. But NMEA representative is Jim Wharton is running for that. Jim.
Regional Director West Central is Heather Segura.
It's a hyphenated name.
Heather Franco is on the ballot. Heather Franco Segura.
Heather Franco Segura from the West Central region. Yay! Heather. Roz King Collins from the Panhandle. Roz, coming back to the board. And north is Hugh Atkins. Hugh, where's Hugh? In the back. Okay, Terry, is that good enough? Yeah, no worries. Thank you. All right. And we also encourage you, if you need a car ride over to Coral Shores High School, meet us in the lobby here after the panel discussion, and we'll try to get as many people there as possible. We will have transportation to Sundowners, the restaurant, tomorrow night. I believe starting at Sarah. Where's Sarah? 5 o'clock, I believe. She made it on the. Okay. It's in your registration packet. I'm also reminded that we have extra T-shirts and bags for sale. So if you're interested, please see us for that. And Jim Wharton has asked me to mention that if you are taking pictures during any of the field trips or workshops or some of the socials, like Don is right now, we encourage you to upload those onto FMSEA.shutterfly.com. Again, FMSEA.shutterfly.com. And if you are interested in following us on Twitter, we do have an official tweeter. And again, that's Jim Wharton. He just can't get enough of this. Where's Jim? He walked away.
He's so sweet.
He's
So
tweeting it
please
right now.
download on your mobile phone updates, and he'll be updating you on events throughout the day. So now, are you warmed up now? Okay. It is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker this evening, Dr. Billy Causey. And for those of you who are from this area, he needs and beyond, he actually doesn't need an introduction. But just in case you don't know Billy, he is the Southeast Regional Director for the Office of National Marine Sanctuaries of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Whew. Previously, he had managed the National Marine Sanctuaries in the Florida Keys since 1983. Dr. Causey has been the lead National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration official in the development of the management plan for the Keys Sanctuary, which is the third largest marine protected area in the United States of America. Dr. Causey has received numerous awards for his work in coral reef restoration, but is probably most highly recognized for his experience in marine protected area management and policy development. He is responsible for establishing the first comprehensive marine zoning plan for the United States of America. Dr. Causey's academic interests are in coral reef ecology, coral reef fishes, sustainable management, marine zoning, climate change, and marine policy. He's been observing and documenting the impacts of global climate change on coral reefs in the Florida Keys since 1979. Dr. Causey has participated in and presented at numerous workshops focused on the impacts of climate change to coral reefs based on his first-hand experience with coral bleaching and the secondary impacts of coral mortality and coral diseases. Most recently, and this is where we come to the theme of our conference, he has been engaged with ocean acidification issues as they relate to global climate change. He has authored numerous papers and book chapters on the impacts of elevated sea surface temperatures on the coral reefs of the wider Caribbean. Please join me in welcoming my friend, Dr. Billy Causey.